is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I am going to be covering my overall thoughts on the Battlefield Portal reveal from EA Play Live, as even though I have done a lot of content on it so far, I realised that I've mostly just sort of broken some news and stuff, and not much of it has actually been like opinionated stuff. So today I thought I'd just go through my overall thoughts on Battlefield Portal. We got to see an in-depth breakdown of Battlefield Portal just a few short days before EA Play, and I did actually go into that early reveal event essentially knowing, or at least having some idea of what this mode was likely going to be, because this has been leaked and rumoured for probably like 3 or 4 months now, and so I definitely wasn't surprised when they began to sort of get into the reveal, simply because I was kind of expecting it already. I thought the idea sounded cool beforehand, and I knew I would love it, but I honestly just thought this was going to be something that I'd kind of just play whenever I was a little bit bored of the base game of Battlefield 2042, but honestly, after what they showed us, I can see myself playing this as much, if not more, than the actual game. I had absolutely no idea that it was going to be so in-depth and include so much content, and so as their presentation went on and as we saw the trailer and all that type of stuff, it just grew on me more and more, and I was well and truly sold on this game mode by the end of the event. So props to the team for selling this to someone who already had expectations going in. The part that I specifically remember from the early reveal event was seeing that part of the trailer where it has the German soldiers with knives charging at the American soldiers with defibrillators. When I saw that and saw the potential of just what this game mode is able to offer, that was the moment that I truly bought in, and I knew I was going to love this mode even more than I initially expected to. I think a large part of it too was just the maps that they chose to add to the game. Eureka Harbor and Caspian Border are probably in my top 3 all-time maps, and Valparaiso and Nosha Canals are in my top 10 as well. So when I realised I'd be able to come back and play some of those OG maps in an updated engine with amazing graphics and a mix of weapons and all that good stuff, I just felt a wave of excitement thinking of all the possibilities. Not only is it a great thing for Battlefield veterans like myself that have been playing for a long time, but something that I realised in my interview with Tom and Anderson was that this is also such an awesome experience for newer players of the franchise who are going to be able to get a glimpse into the past and sort of experience some of those older maps that they likely never would have been able to play on otherwise. And I think that is a really special aspect of it too, with the older fans being able to show the newer fans the best parts of the maps and where to flank enemies and stuff like that. I just think it's such an awesome way to kind of bring the older players and the newer players together in a really fun experience. Now, the absolute best part for me though is just the community aspect of this that's really going to step up the fun factor of this game, as we can literally just do whatever we want at this point. And I think for communities out there like content creators and their subscribers, or big Discord servers full of players and stuff like that, this is just going to bring everyone together and let us all have an absolute blast whenever we want to. I can already see myself setting up live streams where I gather a heap of you guys in the stream and get us all into a private lobby, making like an infected game mode or something, and I start off as the infected player and have to try and turn all of you guys. I think those types of experiences are going to literally make this game 10 times better, just because it's going to be all fun and games, and there's not going to be any risk of like hackers or some sweats on the other team ruining the game or whatever. We can just literally play the game how we want to, and I think that's probably the thing that I wanted most in 2042, just a heap of fun and not having everything be so serious like it can be in other shooters. Don't get me wrong, I'll be playing a lot of regular Conquest or Rush where I'll no doubt be sweating my dick off trying to get some good gameplay and trying to get 100 kill games and all that good stuff. That's something I'm always going to enjoy doing in any shooter, or really any game that I play for that matter, but to be able to sort of counter that with just some silly shenanigans with all of you guys on a live stream or whatever, I think that is what will keep me playing this game for years to come. The ability to switch between playing hard and just playing for fun, and that is definitely the aspect that I'm most excited for. I can imagine you guys creating your own game modes over the weekend, and then on the next live stream you can jump in the chat and we can all test some funny little subscriber game modes and stuff. We can set up races with all of us using jeeps to race around the track, or we can do what we saw in the trailer with the knives and the defibs only. I cannot explain to you guys how excited I am for all of that kind of stuff, and it's just stuff like that that we remember 10 years down the line. Honestly, on the back of this news, I think the game has set itself up to be arguably the most memorable Battlefield game ever made, just because of this stuff on top of the already awesome looking base game. And I think even if somehow the gameplay sucks and Battlefield 2042 in general is just not as good as we hoped, this mode is still just going to be so much fun because we can make it play however we want to. So in my opinion, this is just such a huge addition addition to the game, and I think for those really community driven players, this is going to be an absolute game changer. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. I'm really excited to hear what you guys think so far, and if you are excited, then let me know what modes you're thinking about creating already, as I cannot wait to see what people come up with. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like down below, and if you are new, then consider subscribing to the channel with those notifications on. Thank you all very much for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you all out there on the battlefield.